Helen Hayes nominated Susan Ray.
My name is Susan Marie Ray, and I play the role of Carla Rourke in Lincolnesque. Carla is the newly hired, very difficult chief of staff for a very bland and unremarkable congressman who is in the throes of a re-election campaign. And Carla has been brought on to right the ship and get the man re-elected.
I'm Michael Innocenti. I am playing Leo. He is a speechwriter for the same campaign that Susan is playing Carla for. But in this particular show, I have a brother who has a particular illness in which he believes that he is the reincarnation of Abraham Lincoln. And basically, as the anxiety, sweaty mess that I am, it is my attempt to kind of keep my world from falling apart, trying to win this re-election, and also trying to find some ideals and hope in another bleak political landscape.
Carla faces a number of challenges, not the least of which are her own disastrous personality flaws. Very headstrong. I think she comes into this new position, and she comes to Capitol Hill from the corporate world, so she's new to that world, and I think because of that she's trying extra hard to be strong and confident and sound like she knows what she's doing. So she faces a number of personality issues, and then on top of that she has a speechwriter who with whom she clashes, and she's got a campaign that is a struggle at best. I mean, in the best case scenario is going to be a long shot. So there's a bit of desperation sort of built into the situation from the get-go. And then as she and Leo stumble upon what they believe to be the solution, this unleashes an entire new, uncorks a new bottle of trouble. So the hijinks continue.
As far as the challenges of my character, he goes to work during the day, is underappreciated, he's not respected, and he's trying his best to prove himself. And then he has to go home and take care of someone who he obviously loves, but also has a deep well of jealousy, has a deep level of competition, and also just the troubles of being a caretaker for someone who is not well. And with those two situations colliding at every moment, he's just struggling to survive. Admiration for Abraham Lincoln. Yes. Generations of presidents, and this show speaks to this, were able to use the English language in a way to move large masses of people. And besides some of the policy issues that are brought up in his stances that make him a very complicated figure in American history, his ability to really move large groups of people through his words is what we're sort of talking about in the show, and how it can instill hope, how it can really give a light for the country to follow and to go down a better path. That is obviously something.
Yeah, how if you elevate your own language, it actually elevates the people to whom you're speaking. It's a fascinating thing.
Yeah, I don't think until you run into a situation, which I'm not sure if we're currently experiencing, of which language is not really thought about, and how words really truly aren't respected in the way they're used and the way they're put together to get an idea across.
And how that lowers the IQ of the conversation.
Right, because if you do not have...
when language devolves.
Right, and if you do not have someone at the pinnacle of as a statesman, as someone who is the head of a state and a symbolic nature that is the presidency, besides its obvious policy decisions, to be able to hear someone use phrases that you can go, you know, I might not agree with the man on policy, but my God, he really speaks to something better within us as citizens, that goes a long way.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you at Lincolnesque.